Good morning, peace and blessings. Happy Monday. I'm the Moon Mama. Okay, I didn't go live today, so I need to talk quickly so that I can get everything in. The first thing is today is May 3rd, and this is the day that the next cycle starts. We're going to have a new moon in Taurus and a full moon in Sagittarius. And the energy here is your value. So if you are working on money and wanting to create a new frequency around the way you relate to money and value, you want to do this class. My classes are designed to help us seed the new energy that we need in order to, my little kitty is so cute, right? Okay, to help us see the energy that we need in order to, when the season is right, grow what it is we desire, right? So the classes are designed to help you do the internal work. The sun is in Taurus, and the sun has been conjunct Uranus, which is why I wasn't here yesterday. I literally feel energy drunk. Like yesterday, I couldn't do anything but sleep because of the sun conjunct Uranus. And this energy is bringing in full abundance. It's changing the way our consciousness is and the way that we do money in the world. Like right now, all of these virtual coins, Bitcoin, and all of that stuff is really going to be taking off. So you want to begin to seed your mind with a new way of being spiritually, right? Because the work that I do is also internal. It's spiritual. It's feminine, right? And it's rooted in giving birth to a new reality because we're moving into the age of Aquarius. The moon is in Aquarius right now, right? So the moon in Aquarius is Uranus. So Uranus is the new idea, the mind of God, where we're going. We don't know where it is. In Taurus, which is money, value, who you are. So it's like coming into this profoundly divine experience of who you are through understanding your connection to the mind of God, your connection to the all, right? So it's a limitless kind of energy. But then the moon is in Aquarius today, also at the 10th degree. And the 10th degree is reciprocity. And Uranus is at the 10th degree in Taurus, and the sun was at the 10th degree in Taurus and yesterday. And it's reciprocity, right? It's like what you put out, you get back. But it's reciprocity from a divine perspective. It's from a cosmic perspective. It's like really understanding, right? This is how I'm seeing it, is that, we're coming out of this old way of being. The systems that we have been in are coming undone. And so it's almost like you got to go home first to get your stuff, to remember who you are. You have to go back. It's like, because the old thing is over with, it's done with. So now it's like, okay, well, now what are we going to do? Well, let's see who we are. Let's get to see who we are and what we have. And, we're going to start a new show. We're going to start a new thing in our lives. But you need to see who you are first. You need to understand your own energetic frequency. So yesterday I spent the day just studying my gene keys. This is why I study my astrology, because my astrology tells me what I'm capable of energetically, right? So it tells me you're capable, like it says you have a money link, right? So I know that. So I'm doing money rituals this month because in my astrology, in my coding, that's what I want to say, in my coding, in my DNA, which is all a code. The DNA is a code. They're saying that this hologram that we're in, that this is all a code. The Matrix called it a code. So I study my astrology to understand my codes. So if I understand my codes, I know what to I know what to flower. I know what to plant. I know what's available. And I can begin to access those other codes so that I can have a different experience here in this earth realm. And so this new moon is going to be a Taurus new moon and Sagittarius full moon. So if you register for this course, you can do the recoding of your money story. And you can do the recording of your faith, your vision, like where you're going. You can register. The class starts today. And I won't have the stuff up until this evening, but it starts today. So if you register today, it'll be great. If you can't find the link in my link tree, send me a message and ask me for it, and I'll get it to you. The class starts today. We have a private Facebook group. So if you join today, the thing that I will need to do is get you into the private Facebook group as quickly as possible. So if you join today, send me a message saying, I joined today, and or friend me on Facebook and then send me a message, or here on IG, I joined today and I want to get in the Facebook group. So that's what I want you to do today. It's $97. Okay. So today we are in the energy of the moon in Aquarius. And like I was just saying, we just had the sun conjunct Uranus. And really, this is about us getting clear about who we are. This is what I mean when I say who we are. When an architecture designs a house, they start with nothing and they create a blueprint. And the blueprint has the very basic stuff all the way to the most technical stuff. And this is what I mean when I say we have to know who we are. We have to understand our own blueprint. And the sun conjunct Uranus and Taurus is really, it's such a profound thing, because it's like you've got to know who you are to the core of you. And like I said, I've been looking at, I have a money channel in my DNA. I have, as I've been studying the gene keys, you guys might want to study the gene keys. I'm not a gene keys practitioner, but it's really brilliant stuff. I have in my gene keys, I carry the junk DNA, which they call it junk DNA because these Western people don't know much of what they're doing, but it's not junk at all. It's unaccounted for. It's the DNA that takes us to what we don't know yet. And they call it junk because they don't know how to use it, right? But I know how to use it, and I'm teaching myself how to use it. So, but I'm learning who I am. And the thing that makes me so sad and happy at the same time is that, we weren't taught this. We were indoctrinated into this Western world and conditioned to think that we all had to think the same. And, it was designed to make us mindless so that we wouldn't know who we really are. But the reality is that conversation that I was having about the feminine the other day, around the feminine being the activative force of everything, as the feminine comes back online and reawakens herself in all of humanity, not just women, but in all of humanity, because the feminine is in all things. She is all things. She will bring us to an understanding of who we are, and because we have to come back to the beginning. We have to begin to recreate from new systems and ways of being. We have to become innovative again. And the feminine is where the innovation starts, because it's the darkness, it's the void, it's where the raw material is. If you don't have, like, the earth realm, this is not raw material. All of this stuff is here. It's what it's always been. It's in the feminine that we can go into the void of the nothingness and call in what we don't know yet. And so we really need to cultivate our feminine energy. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck in this stuff that's whatever it is. Go check out on Netflix. There's something called The Dark Crystal, and it breaks down this feminine energy thing. It's like a Muppet show. It's like a children's show, but it's so profound. Oh, it's so good. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. The Dark Crystal, a Jim Henson creation, who created the Muppets, Miss Piggy and all that sort of stuff. But he breaks down this this energetic that we're in right now through like a childhood story, a fable, and it's beautiful and it's scary and all of that, but it's what we're up to. So I am done. If you're joining the moon work, I love to have you. Thank you for everyone joining the Pluto retrograde. That class is really, it's going to be a slow class. So I'm giving you time to get in. You don't have to rush. I'm giving you the rituals and things like that. But it's an internal slow process. These classes are like slow cookers, are what they are, right? So you got to have patience You know, the feminine is patient. She's not in a hurry. She's like, let them do what they do. It's okay. I tried, because she knows that at the end of the day, nature wins. At the end of the day, nature will win. At the end of the day, everybody's going to drop a body. At the end of the day, nature wins. So the feminine is not in a rush. So if you're going to sign up for my classes, you need to know this. They take time. This is not a quick fix, right? But what happens is one day, all of a sudden, the gears kick in and you're like, brrr. So I encourage you. I encourage you to come in with your heart open, be willing to relax into it. You know, you're going to learn some new stuff. We're going to rituals, crystals. I've been working with my peach moonstone for the last couple of days. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But, you know, we are now with Uranus conjunct the sun and Taurus, the moon in Aquarius. We are changing the earth realm. Now our lives are about to change in ways that you've been feeling or anticipating, but not knowing how. This is the month. This is the month. This is it, you all. So, all right. Peace and blessings, everyone. I'm the Moon Mama. Have a wonderful day. Say bye-bye to the kitties. Say bye-bye to the kitties. Look at the kitties. Say bye-bye. They just dominate me. All right. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.